Today is Giving Tuesday. It's the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving where nonprofit organizations tap into global generosity to help transform the communities they serve. For the last 20 years, Bank of America has been granting local nonprofits both the funds and leadership mentoring to succeed through a program called Neighborhood Builders. To date, that's 40 nonprofits and $8 million into our community, and they have no intention of slowing down. Jim Morehead, president of Bank America Seattle, joins me now. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So 20 years, that's amazing. What a legacy already. Tell us about the Neighborhood Builders program.
So Neighborhood Builders is my favorite program that Bank of America does. It is probably the longest and largest, one of the largest philanthropic efforts across the country. And we're celebrating our 20-year anniversary. And the reason I love it, we give out millions of dollars in a lot of communities around the country, but this specifically does two things. It gives $200,000 grants to a very deserving organization. Those are unrestricted, very flexible grants, and also it's leadership training. So we take two of their leaders, usually their executive director, and one of their emerging leaders, and we put them through leadership program with all the other neighborhood builders around the country.
I know, that's what I was going to say. That's so interesting to have that mentoring aspect on that. And have you found that that's really helped nonprofits?
It's amazing, and we get amazing feedback from those leaders because we're connecting other organizations around the country with their leaders and some of the same challenges they have. And so over those 20 years, you can imagine, we've connected 2,000 organizations, over 4,000 leaders, given out $350 million just through this Neighborhood Builders. And locally, you mentioned it already, we've connected with 40 nonprofits, 80 leaders, and over $8 million just through this program, on top of the millions we give every year in this region.
That is so amazing. And you just named 3 Neighborhood Builders winners, so we want to talk about them. First up is Homesite.
Yes.
This one, tell me about this one.
Well, first, Homesite is a great organization based here in Seattle. They are a community development financial institution, a CDFI. And so they work with low-income families on purchasing homes.
Wow.
And we know how hard that's been in this region specifically.
Definitely.
Home buying is so hard, and so they work with lower income families on coaching and mentoring, and even with getting loans and getting them placed in homes and starting to build that wealth for their family. It's a great organization. That's
amazing. And next up, Coffee Oasis. Tell me about this one for youth outreach, right?
This is a very worthy organization. They all are. The list is long on these applicants. It's so hard to pick. But Coffee Oasis is a really cool organization that started over in Bremerton, actually, on Kitsap County.
Okay.
They're expanding in King County, and they started as it sounds, as an oasis on a coffee shop for youth. So safe places, crisis support, job training, mentorship. They bring the youth in, and now they're expanding in Pierce County, and this will help them build places where youth can go in Pierce County as well, as what this grant will do. It's an up-and-coming organization I'm really excited for.
I see why it's hard to pick, 3 winners, super hard. And our last one, Jackie McCormick and her nonprofit, Rise Above. Tell me about this one.
So I think you've had Jackie on the show here before.
Yeah,
Jackie's a force in the Puget Sound region.
Yes.
She's fantastic. So she grew up an athlete, still is an athlete, and her organization, Rise Above, it focuses on Native youth and bringing the power of sports and putting them down the right path. So she recruits college and professional athletes to help with that mentoring, help with people getting good habits through the power of sports and serving Native youth in our community. So a great organization.
So amazing. All those organizations are fantastic. And looking back at what Bank of America has done, what would you want to say to just other organizations?
Great. Well, it is Giving Tuesday.
It is.
It is.
Give.
So our region has amazing companies here that do great work. You just had Amazon on among many. We work a lot with Alaska Air, a lot of great regional companies, and we call it profits and purpose. And we are for-profit companies, but we also want to give back to our community, help rise up our community, help with that economic mobility, economic stability at Bank of America, and so just encouraging corporations to do the same.
Wow, I think they'll definitely be listening after this interview. So great to have you on. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And for more information on the work Bank of America does in our community, as well as the Neighborhood Builders Awards, go to the website that you see right there on your screen.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Bank of America.